Welcome to Bottom Line Sports Talk. I'm George Abraham. You know my partner, Albert Campman. Albert, when we first started, bowling was just beginning to grow in the area, and now we have a big deal with Caitlin Greenaway. This is a big deal.
Bowler of the Year in Division I. The Ohio School Bowling Coaches Association made the announcement. What a year she had. A lot of accolades, including the team state championship, Ohio Bowler of the Year, first team all-district, and academic All-Ohio, George.
There we go.
You know, we always talk about that one. That's the one that knows us.
That's the one that will pay the bills.
Yes.
The other one might pay the bills.
Yes.
That one will pay the bills. That's what I like.
We are sure of that,
Yep.
if academics continues to be your greatest bowling achievement, that's it, academics, then I guarantee you'll be successful 30 years from now. You'll be able to say, that bowling was nice, but here's what I've really done. So let's hope that Caitlin Greenaway goes on to have major success, not only in bowling, but in life.
You know, 207 average.
Think about that.
We could do it in 2 games.
We would do it in 2
Yeah, we'll take 2, absolutely. But I mean, you know, you start bowling as they do. You know, a couple of days here, next thing you know, you've rolled X amount of games and you're maintaining that average.
Yeah, and we've said this many times, and we'll say it again because it's so important. If you're a player of the year in any sport, that means you put a lot of practice in. She didn't walk up to the lanes one
No,
day.
she didn't just go say, I think I'm going to bowl today.
Yes.
I always laugh out. Somebody will say, my nephew or my grandson is going out for football. I just cringe. I
Yes.
said, I'm assuming he's been lifting.
Has to.
Right. I said, you know, has he strengthened his neck?
That's a big thing in
I'll
football.
tell you right now, if I had a grandson or something and he hadn't strengthened his neck or put some time, I would say, no, you're going to get hurt.
Yeah, not until you get it ready.
Absolutely.
Also in local Youngstown State softball, won the championship, the regular season championship of the Horizon League. Congratulations to girls. Sophie Howe, a local champion product, has had an unbelievable year. Clinched it. She now has over 500 career strikeouts, third pitcher in YSU history to do so. George, 34-15 on the year, 18-4 conference record.
Nice.
We may be seeing them on TV.
Absolutely.
You know, they do a lot of softball now.
Oh, no.
You know, on TV.
Yeah, and if you have the Plus ESPN, you'll get them all. Absolutely. If you happen to have that app.
So they've been on TV a lot already.
Very possible.
I gotcha.
But let me
Okay.
say this. In beating Ooey Pooey there, when you go the record that they had 34-15, but 18-4 conference, you're tough to beat.
Yeah, I think the conference knew right away when they were facing YSU and Sophie Howe. They said, "Wait, we have the best shoes on today if we're going to win." 4 of them won, 18 lost, 18-4. What a record! Congratulations.
Yeah, good job, ladies.
The YSU girls. Also, Kendra Seddon broke a record at Lakeview that had lasted 42 years, throwing the disc 134 feet 8 inches. I had to read that again to make sure. That's a great throw.
That's a gigantic throw.
That's a great throw.
And it beat a state champ's throw.
Yeah, it did.
What's it
That's
tell
what I'm
you?
saying. I knew right away when I saw that.
Yeah.
Congratulations to Kendra. I think some scholarship money might be coming to you also. Columbiana and Canfield both clinched softball championships. Columbia 13-6, and Canfield in baseball in 5-4 win. That gives the Cardinals their 3rd straight title, and it gives Columbiana their 3rd straight title. Congratulations to both the girls and the boys at those schools.
Yeah, it's impressive. You start winning back to back to back, pretty dang good.
You know, people who have never won are the ones that will tell you how good that is because it's not easy. See, people just think Canfield picks up the baseball or Columbiana just picks up the softball.
It's just automatic.
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard work. Plus, it's a culture built in these two sports.
And let's say this too. Nobody that ever won will say it's easy, for certain. And even the people that haven't know how hard it is. I remember one time, it's about 20 years ago, I had a buddy who was just a fabulous coach. I mean, not a good coach. From Brooklyn, played ball, just a great coach. He was at Ship, he was at Gettysburg, he was at
I think you talked to him.
DeLone. I mean, he was the guy.
Yeah.
And he said, we're talking on the phone, and he said, you know, I just want to make the state playoffs one. See, we take it for granted because it was easier out here. I used to expect him.
So his leg was so tough also.
Yeah, and he's down there in that Harrisburg area. There are a million teams. And he says to me, and it dawned on me. I said, hey, buddy, it's not easy to make that, Now,
especially when you see a great
now
coach.
that they've gone to 6 classes in PA, and then in Ohio, they went from 4. They're going to go to 7 now in hoops. They're going to you're watering it down.
And you heard that right here.
Yeah.
Usually we say Ohio's better in Pennsylvania.
Yeah, they screwed up this
You screwed
time.
this one up, Ohio.
Yep, 4
You're
was perfect.
You're going to say that team shouldn't be in the playoffs.
Yeah, it's going to be
hey, you're going to have
64 to 19, and it's on you for
it's going to happen for sure.
No
question.
We know what happens. One thing about us, we've been around long enough.
Years.
We've seen it all. We got buddies at every level: high school, college. D1, D2, anything that happens, we know, and then we'll say, how did it affect you? Porto has killed a couple of our guys, just literally. And then you saw what it did to Stanford football. You saw what it did. Vanderbilt had little or no chance before.
Right.
They have no chance now.
Zero
and
chance.
Stanford, they just went from 9-3, 10-2, and boom.
No chance.
Off the cliff. They're coming to the ACC.
Yeah, the portal, what we're saying there is those schools do value academic. That student athlete word is true at those schools, not from the coaches. The coaches will take anybody.
Yeah, coach.
But I'm telling you, the school itself will say, no.
He's not
You're not
coming
getting
here.
in.
No, he's not coming here.
Yes.
And the classic with Vanderbilt back in the day was Ron Mercer. He was from Nashville and ended up starring at Kentucky. And I'll tell you what, this has to be the worst. This has to be the worst feeling as a coach. Imagine this. You're recruiting this guy. You bring him into admissions, they say, hey, Al.
My mouth's wide open.
6 months later, you're playing against them.
And getting killed.
And have no chance. That's when it hurts.
It does.
And, that's similar in high school when your opponent's always bringing people in.
Oh, it's the worst.
And just about the year where you figure,
we both lived it.
We got them this year. No, you don't.
Yeah, we both lived it mightily. And George and I are both not talking about private schools.
No.
Both of us lived against public schools that brought players.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah,
either way. It
kills you either way.
Yeah, I'll give this legislator credit in Pennsylvania. He sponsored a bill the other day to separate the boundaries.
Yeah, we believe
that. So you can't do public and private because the charters are public.
Yeah, the boundaries.
You have to do boundaries.
Yeah.
And the thing about it is, I'm anxious to see when he runs again. Oh, very interested.
That'd be great.
Yeah,
I'll vote for him.
But some won't.
I know they won't.
Let's look at our. Let's start Major League Baseball. The Pirates are sitting here, 16 and 19. If they hadn't started so well, we wouldn't be as upset. But we are.
But 16 and 19. That's about where they should be at this time of the year.
Yeah.
There's no question about that.
Not after 11 and whatever.
Yeah.
That's a killer, right?
Yeah, we got spoiled there.
And then here's the other thing. I did the run differential. I got ready. I said, I'm going to look at their run differential and look at Cleveland's run differential, and it's very explainable. Pittsburgh is minus 15. Now, since April 19th, that's 3 weeks.
Right.
They've only scored 3 or more 3 times.
Yeah, that's why the record is what it is.
Spoiling great. How about pitching's no good? They have fine starting pitching till now.
Yeah, and that's what gives me hope. That's what gives me
good,
hope. No,
okay,
no.
good
Now,
point,
I'm looking
Joe.
at the positive side.
Good point.
Their pitching's been outstanding, and they haven't got
point.
Skeens up there yet. Their pitching's going to be
He
fantastic.
gave up his first home. You know what bothers me about him?
What?
You said it. He's only throwing 3 innings.
I know. 70 pitches he finally hit last game.
What's he going to do up there?
He's going to pitch 5 innings.
Well, I'll take.
That's what he's going to do.
Okay, no, I'll
That's
take
a guarantee.
Okay.
But the Indians have hit crazily.
And let's hope he brings his girlfriend up now and again, just so we have, like that poor Cole Tucker. He got the prize off the field.
Right.
It's just on the field he couldn't hit.
He started out big with the Angels.
Absolutely.
I love it. 6 for 11.
Yeah,
5
you got
for
to
11.
root for him.
Yeah.
Hey, Guardians. Notice I didn't. Almost said the I word. I didn't. Plus 43. They're 12. Lost 22 and 12 with a plus 43 run. So it's no fluke.
No, they're hitting. And no one.
Yep.
No one in Major League
Yep.
said, hey, if the Indians hit it all, they're going to have a nice team. They just haven't hit. They're in the top 3 in hitting. Quan's leading the league in hitting.
We thought Cleveland
amazing.
would struggle
Definitely.
to score.
I thought all
I remember
time.
when the year started. You're in over a month now. Don't get me wrong.
I thought for sure.
There's a long way to go, but we've had it. The sample size now
We're going to find out.
Yeah, once
It's
they
August.
get through once. Too.
August. We'll
No,
find
August
out.
is
No.
it. I remember I was a little
You
guy.
think your season's done?
I used to root
You still
against
have
the
2
Yankees.
months.
I used to root against the Yankees when I was a little one. We would go to the field and play. 4 or 5 of us. This one guy, he wanted his son to get some batting in, and so, we'd all take turns and we'd shag balls and et cetera. And I'd tell him, "This is the year. We're 5 up." Like July. He'd go, "Hey, kid, don't worry about it. They won't be. Come August, here come the Yankees.
Always.
Here we go." Now, once again, Pirates are playing the Angels. You couldn't order a team. Hey, by the way, don't bring Mike Trout. And now we got to talk about this because this drives me. I mentioned something about the hockey players. 8 teeth. They just scoop them up, put them in a cup. They go in, they sew the gum, and they play. We're watching this Kawhi Leonard and Lillard, etc. And see, you can't question because I'm not a doctor. But the point is, my gosh, it seems like they miss a lot. Now here's Trout. Is he hurt every year or is it me?
Every year. Hurt every year.
Every year.
And I don't understand it. I don't understand. I've talked about it before.
Yeah.
Football takes hits all over the field.
You get
basketball, 82 games up and down.
You
Baseball,
get why they're hurt. Do you agree?
I know how they get hurt.
I watched that running back for Pittsburgh. Ray Lewis hit him and waved the trainer at Mendenhall.
Right.
He knew when he hit him. But baseball, you're out in left field, you might get 3 balls.
Yeah, Trout's hurt every year. I'd like to interview him and ask him, is it been flukes?
You think it's pulls?
Is it muscle? Is your muscle you too muscular?
Oh, wait a minute. Oh.
No, I like to just know because he's hurt every year.
And he's in shape. It's
No,
not
he's
like
great
he's
shape.
beer league softball.
No, he's in shape.
No, good time.
Yeah.
Good. It's a good time to play the Angels. So
But
by
it doesn't
the
make
way,
a difference if they're hitting like they are.
No.
You understand?
Oh,
It doesn't matter who
Pittsburgh.
they be. Yeah.
No, 3
See,
runs.
that's the difference.
No, they can score 3 runs.
Yeah, they just
They're
score 2
maxed
runs
out
and
at
win.
3. No.
Yeah, so that's why it's so different.
And what happens, we knew this would happen. We didn't know how hot, but we knew Ohtani would get hot.
Yeah, he's proved it for year in, year out. And
he's
had a great weekend against Atlanta. So it's a sport though. It's a lifetime. It's a life. I mean, I'm talking about the years.
It's a sprint.
Long.
It's no sprint. It's a marathon.
No.
Minnie had a huge win streak, stopped on Sunday, and here's the team that had a 6-win streak that we would have never guessed going in.
We didn't think they'd win 50 games.
No, we played them over, but we were
hoping. We were hoping to win 50 games.
We were not sure.
Yes.
No.
Yeah, we were hoping to win 50 games.
It looks like that's going to be the easiest one.
It's the easiest one.
My goodness, it's amazing.
Yeah.
Let's talk NBA. I'll tell you what, if I was ordering it and I said, here are the 4 teams I want in each side, I think I wouldn't mind this order. Let's talk about it. Knicks, Indiana. Such a style difference. What's Indiana want to do?
Shoot threes.
They want to fly up and down.
They want to shoot threes.
How many? 38, 40?
Much as they can, every game. Much as they can,
and
every
the
game.
Knicks, they're a slower pace. And as you love Brunson, but let me ask you this. Can they wear him down?
No.
Doesn't seem like Sixers.
He's in great
good.
shape. No, he's in great shape. He plays a lot of minutes, too.
Oh,
Isn't like he sits out long.
I think the other night he played 42
He doesn't sit
or
out
45.
long. He doesn't sit out long, no.
Now let me ask you about that. They want a fast pace. Will we see the kid from Char Valley more trying to guard Brunson?
No,
you think he'll see less?
He'll normal.
He played the other night against the
Normal.
Knicks.
If he's playing good, they play him longer.
He played the other night
he had a great
against
game.
Milwaukee.
Yeah, 20 points
so
and
you
9
think
assists.
it was the offense that left him in?
Definitely.
What I noticed was, because I look for this stuff, I watch Lillard, and when he's in the game, McConnell, he's not picking him up down here. He's up 94 feet.
Yeah, Brunson's going to look and say, hope he's not in the game.
Just go right. Yeah, he'll get tired of him.
He doesn't want him in the game.
Because he's one of these guys. I love these kind of guys. I old school.
That's what we coach.
I call him old school
That's what we
pluggers.
coached.
He's not bad. But see, he's not worried about his sunglasses. He's not worried about his hairdo. He's not going to back up so he doesn't embarrass him. See, that's what drives me crazy. I watch this league. They want screens so they don't have to guard Doncic. He'll fight through that screen. You know what I'm saying? You've watched it.
Yeah, that's how he made
It's
it.
almost like room service. They go, hey, I want him to guard me. Cross your guys. They cross their guys.
Well, that's what the NBA does.
I mean, come on.
They do it all the time. They just wait. They spend the first 14 seconds.
Yeah.
to get the matchup they want.
Absolutely.
And they say, okay, give them the ball now.
It's like room service. Hey,
10 seconds
I don't
left.
want him to guard me. I want him. So they go like this.
That's what they spend time on.
And McConnell will fight through. Yeah, oh, yeah. I like his game. I have to say it. I really do. Celtics Cavs, do you see a way? I don't, and I love the Cavs.
No chance.
There's no possible way, is there?
No.
They're going to get beat inside
the East has no chance.
against Denver. I think the Celtics.
I said the East has no chance against Boston. I said the East.
Oh, the whole against
The whole East.
No,
I mean,
absolutely.
that's a runaway.
Should be
race,
4
right?
or 5 games, huh?
Yeah, every time I would think.
I agree with you. Now, just so you know that the experts know, for you people that are inclined to do so, if you want to take the Celtics, you have to lay 18 to win a dollar.
That's why we're not saying anything.
I've never heard
We're
that.
not saying anything. It's
No, everybody knows.
Everybody knows it's a mismatch.
I don't know that have you ever seen that? 18 to win
no,
a dollar?
No.
No, I don't.
But I've never seen a mismatch like this either, though.
Oh, you're.
I mean, jeez.
They're-
They had trouble beating
Orlando. They had a lot of trouble. Down 18
They
yesterday.
had trouble beating Orlando.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm with. I think
Yeah.
we're.
The lines have to be like 15 every game. They have to be that high.
Denver, Minnesota already underway, and they've already stolen away the home floor. We told you here several weeks
George
ago.
liked Minnesota.
I said, Al, he called me one day. He said, "Give me a dog." I said, "Here's one." I'm not saying they can win 3 more. Though. I'm just saying you're in good shape. At least you can start laying off. My point is, they were no 37-1 shot. Not when you tie for the most wins.
Yeah, the 3 that you get, 2.5 you gave me. You gave me a third a long time ago.
Yeah.
I took Minnesota, Dallas, and Knicks.
You're in business.
Well, you gave me them. You gave them to me. You watched pros. I took all 3 of them so when you talked about them.
Yeah.
And so all 3 are moved on. You never know if they're going to move on.
Can't win if you don't move on.
Yeah, that's it. They all moved on.
No,
yes,
that's total.
Yep.
No, that's right. Edwards.
You really like him too.
Oh boy.
I know you
Maybe
do.
I'll see more because I got to tamp down the enthusiasm.
I don't think you do.
I was getting a little. I started almost said MJ, and I caught myself.
you caught shot of stops
I
on that
did,
one.
yeah. But what I'm saying is, he's young, and he. I heard him today. He said, "I couldn't shoot real well in college." He said, "So I go in the gym and I shoot 2,000." Now I'm going to say it again. He didn't say 200. Now I'm not calling BS because I wasn't
no.
there. But what I'm saying
That's
is,
what
watch
they do.
him shoot
That's-
now.
that's what they do.
Now, if you're serious about this game, you kids, guys, gals, whomever, you no longer would take to shoot 2,000
Well, I'm going to say this though.
and make.
With the shooting machines. they
Okay,
have
you
now.
can get it done.
Oh no, you get that done quickly. But no, without a shooting machine, it would take
It's
you
a
all day.
lot of shots.
Take you all day.
It's a lot of shots.
uh-huh.
I agree with it.
Yeah.
Now, I think Dallas Oak City's the most even.
Yeah, I would think.
Do
so.
you agree
Yeah,
too?
I would think there's no doubt about that. Yeah, everybody knows Dallas with those 2 stars. A lot of people don't
Talk about Luka and Kyrie because for some reason, I don't know what's going on, the flat earth, whatever, seems like he's satisfied there. He doesn't seem to be.
We haven't heard anything, right?
No.
Usually we do.
Which, yeah.
Kyrie, you hear something.
He's this, he's that.
Well, the other guy would be the guy. If they get the most much to Irving,
Okay.
then Luka would have a.
Okay, yeah.
It's
'Cause
vice
has the
versa.
ball all the time.
No, he'd have vice versa.
No, he has the
Luka
ball
would
all
say,
the time.
"Wait a minute, I'm
Right.
leaving this place."
He has the ball all
He
the
has
time.
to have the ball.
He can
every
make
second.
$70 million next
Yeah.
year, by the way.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what. You have to be careful because they can get 70 any night.
Well, they can.
And what they have done,
And they do. I mean,
the Shark Tank bully, what he's done, their D's better.
is it?
Oh,
Luka.
No. Since April or so, they're like in the top 5. But it's not him. He's
That's what I'm saying.
He looks like. Do you ever see those old UCLA films where that Turgovich dude's guarding with both hands on his
Yes,
knees?
yes.
That's Luka.
That's what I'm saying. That's
But
surprising.
evidently, they're funneling him
Surprised me.
somebody's blocking shots behind
Right.
because their D is good. Now, here's the one I say that people are sleeping on, Oak City. Don't sleep on them. They won a lot of games.
Yeah, the experts aren't. So maybe
They
the
know,
jury's
huh?
No.
And they have their own.
Yeah, my grandson thinks that's the team. So
They know, don't they?
They follow it.
Those little
yeah,
boys know
they
that.
watch it every second. Yeah,
Now, ask them what they think SG
that's
is.
what I'm saying.
They know him.
They love him. They don't like him. They love him.
They know.
He does everything for him.
He's a bad dude.
Yeah, he does everything for him.
Now, I'm wondering where he went to college.
guarantee you.
can't think of where he went. Where him, Booker, the eyebrow. Where did they go to college? I can't.
Whenever in doubt, say Kentucky.
That's like some guy called me about 3 weeks ago. He says, "Hey," he said, "where did so and so?" I said, "I don't know, but I'm going to take a guess." And I talked to Al later and I said, did he? He goes, oh, yeah.
And the one I did not know I met was Maxie. Man,
Oh!
I said, no, I said, oh yeah, he's Kentucky. I said, oh jeez.
There's nothing to say. And by the way, hats off here, Tibb. We're going to give Tibbs his due. Because if he didn't foul him Friday night, Maxie was hitting a three.
Oh, yeah.
There's no question in our mind.
Why wouldn't somebody just watch that game and say, hey, they did it right?
Yeah, I'm going to do that. They won. And yet,
We'll see
twice,
3 times.
Yeah.
We'll see 3 more times.
Yeah. Twice on Sunday,
they're gonna shoot the
Milwaukee
three.
tied it with a three.
They're going to shoot the 3.
And that dope Carlisle, he's just standing there like he didn't know
It's
it
going
would
to happen
happen.
again.
No,
Yes.
come on.
If they don't foul, it's going to happen again.
How close is that shot?
Yeah.
Hey, I heard something interesting. I got to break some news here in a minute. Brawny got invited, Big Brawny got Little Brawny invited to the combine. He will be the first player who averaged 4 points a game that goes to the combine.
Wow.
That's not.
That's not right. That's all. There's some kid that's
You
worked
know what
really
they
hard.
call them in the business world?
No.
Nepo babies for nepotism.
There's some kids
They
work
call
really
them
hard.
Nepo babies.
Who's out there saying, can you believe I would take Bronny apart? And I don't get a chance to go. It's wrong.
LeBron, now when I say he runs the league, I don't mean it figuratively. He gets guys contracts. Rich Paul works for him. Even LeBron's almost a billionaire,
Right.
close. He not only gets he gets guys max deals like that dude that got the max deal that was
Tristan Thompson. Yeah.
Albert. Tell me he can make a living.
I know.
Tell me
He liked him. That was his
Hey, by the
buddy.
way, something going on in this game.
That was his buddy.
We won't go to air till after, but the center for Minnesota's wife had a baby today. He went back. They're not sure
Gobert.
he can make it, and they need him at least standing in the way of Luka.
Oh.
Or
no,
Jokic,
Gobert's a great
the
defender,
Joker.
yeah.
We know that.
Yeah.
Benny, I heard Bronny. I heard a rumor today. He was down in Villanova talking to the coach, which tells me LeBron is sniffing around.
He's there for sure.
Absolutely.
Yes.
If he goes,
well, wherever Bronny's gone, LeBron's been there already.
oh,
Yeah.
yeah. No, but I mean to the Sixers. That's the part.
Oh, I misunderstood.
No.
I
No, you
misunderstood.
were right.
No,
He's
I
coaching that
misunderstood.
team too. He's coaching the Lakers on the side. 6 coaches
I
they've been through in
misunderstood.
13 years. He's coaching the Lakers.
So
and
little
on the-
Bronny's in Philadelphia, big Bronny's in Philadelphia.
That's the way that works.
Okay.
That's why I was hoping he went to Duquesne,
I got you.
just to see him around or
Bring a
whatever.
franchise into Pittsburgh.
Absolutely. Well, it might not bring a franchise, but he would sure throw some money in that.
Yeah.
Now, by the way, him being fired, we called that weeks ago.
Easily.
He had no chance.
Doesn't matter what coach goes in.
No, he's not listening. Because see what he's going. He's going to undermine you. Because he's going to throw fits, throw temper, kick chairs. So even when you might have a good idea, and like the minute the eyebrow said, "We don't know what we're doing," Ham was fired.
Yeah, it was easy.
What is that? How about he gets a rebound in the fourth quarter?
It might help.
That might help. Let's talk NFL a little bit. We'll keep moving here. Rookie camps are going on. This is your chance. The big boys aren't there. Show that coach. Say, hey, check out this 85 over here. They got to do it because you're going to get a head start.
Yeah, there's probably 3 openings on every team.
And you said what you like
3,
about the
that's
free
all.
agents. Say what you said. We were talking on the radio one day, and you said what you like about only having 7 rounds is about the free agency going.
They pick.
Yeah, go ahead.
They pick the team they want to go to. Yeah, their agents are saying, what team do you want to go to? Because they study it. And say
We got a buddy who's an agent.
Yeah. So
If a lineman gets hurt in Seattle, his phone will buzz 15 times at lunch.
that's why you don't burn bridges, which George and I would do.
Which I'm the worst. No.
So you have to stay in contact with everybody, making sure. And these rookies, the camps they're in right now, they're studying right now. They're saying, hey, there's one wide receiver opening. I get a chance. Because some of them there isn't.
Remember when
You
Ed
go there,
Baranski was on with us?
You're going to be the
Remember he
practice
was young?
squad. Yes.
And he knows Al Davis told one of those guys that to make them fight. They wanted to see how tough
they were, yeah.
I remember that. It was yesterday.
yeah.
Which was,
That's pretty cool.
Free agent, make a good impression. Now remember, special teams are going to be a big thought with the new kick rules.
Major change.
Major.
Yeah, I don't even know how they're going to what they're going to look for.
Well,
I mean, I have no idea.
Yeah, but
I know you want to kick returner. That's
There
for
will
sure.
be returners.
Yeah, you want to kick returner.
Kicks will be returned. I've
Yes.
watched enough of that spring league.
They'll
I don't
return.
watch much, but they do return.
Right.
NFL's releasing their schedule in the next week or so. Somehow they've made that into a big deal, Albert. Have you seen anything?
Well, for us, it's no big deal for sure.
we don't care.
Because we believe totally that every year is a new year.
Yep.
Don't go by last year.
Go by Houston last year. Tell me you wanted to play Houston last
did.
year. How'd that work?
That's what they were saying. Oh, we
Oh,
got Houston
what
on
an
the
easy
schedule.
Pittsburgh. I remember they were going down and go, oh, they got an easy one this week. How'd that work out,
Yeah.
boys?
So the schedule means zero. Everybody starts over with free agents, with draft choices. Some team that was here is going to be there. Some
Yeah.
team that was here is going to be there.
It's
just the way it is.
It's every year.
Every year.
Hey, NCAA football, it's turned into pro football preseason, the spring game. Remember, it used to be red and blue and orange and white. Now it's don't get hurt.
That's all. And they don't let them tackle anymore.
No.
The big schools won't let them. They'll play a spring game without tackling.
Yeah, you can.
Think about that.
No, it's pretty bad.
Yeah.
But trying to sign it, we're talking about that because when these NCAA teams, Al and I, what are our 3 rules? Find a QB.
Always.
Remember, Al didn't say 2 QBs.
No.
Find one.
Yeah, if you read about a school that has 2 QBs, then you're in trouble.
They have none.
You want one.
No.
Yes, that's no doubt about it.
No, and absolutely no injuries.
And check the schedule out.
Yeah, your schedule's
yeah.
crucial. No, it's good. I think Kirby Smart will no longer be selling pencils.
How much money are you making?
130 million.
Wow.
Now, what I'm
You
hoping,
wonder why Georgia wins. They're
Yeah.
not scared to give that much money.
what I'm hoping for, he takes some vocabulary class, and he can take about 50 of those MFers at halftime
So
that
what's
he
the most
uses
embarrassing talk over
out
there?
of his.
I've looked up ways to try and get a hold of him.
Yeah.
I can't find a way in. I'm
Nah.
going to keep looking for a way to get
Yeah,
in.
I mean-
Tell him he should not be coaching kids.
No,
He
no,
should not be coaching kids.
that's for sure.
He's an embarrassment to the game.
It's amazing. You know what I can't wait for, the Big Ten? I can't wait for Southern Cal, Penn State, Oregon, Ohio State.
Those are
I think
different
that's
games.
going to be interesting.
Different games.
They used to be a 1 in a million game too.
Yeah, we're bringing this show to you from Ohio. And we had a big-time Ohio guy call this weekend, excited about
He's
and
excited.
we stopped dead in his tracks and said, listen, if they don't win this year and don't beat Michigan this year,
He's out.
Day's out. And that's the surest thing
You
I
know,
can tell you.
one time he called our show, and Day's record was like 56-7. I said, "Come
yes.
on!"
Yeah.
And then when they lost to him again, I got on board. He's been told.
Yeah, because and I've said it all along. They're going to play Oregon this year. They have to beat Oregon on the road, and they have to beat Michigan.
Yeah.
Other than that, they're winning the rest of the games.
Oh.
That's what they do. They win the rest of the
They
games.
don't even have to think about
Yeah.
it, do they?
Uh-huh.
Hey, all of a sudden they're not worried about those classes they don't go to. They don't go
How
to
many years
them
they
anyway.
tell us?
Oh, we can't have a playoff.
We can't in the playoffs because
No,
it takes the
they're
kids
gonna
away from their
miss
classes.
Yeah, half of them don't even go to campus. Hey, we're in our miscellaneous. We're going rather quickly here. Kentucky Derby won
was a
by
great
a
race.
nose,
Great race.
and not a Barbara Streisand nose.
Great
a
race.
regular nose.
Great race. Yeah, it was a great
Unbelievable.
race. I wasn't sure who won
No.
until they put it up.
Can you see those? I'm an expert from losing in
You were
horses.
great.
I'm the best.
You
at
are
the-
great.
I'm the best at the.
Which one they
finish.
see first? Do you think they to guys like me who can't see it? You just see the outside horse or the inside?
They always say the outside it goes in, but I knew that horse.
Okay.
I wasn't even thinking
thought about
of
it right away.
And then
Okay.
NASCAR, 1/1000th
I saw
of
the
a
picture.
second. Could you tell who won? I couldn't.
I saw the picture.
cars. I've never seen them that close.
Yeah, I have a good friend
Hey,
who's big in NASCAR, and I saw it.
You know, they knocked Phil Simms off the pregame. He's no good anyway, so it didn't change.
you watch
anything.
all the pregame shows?
No, I'm going to tell you why. I just figured it out. Remember, we know how bad they are. I know why they're bad now. There's so much information already out there that there are only so many
we've
ways.
heard it already.
Yeah, there's only so
we've
many
heard it.
ways to skew it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, we have
And
heard
then
it.
you watch guys. See, I don't find Terry Bradshaw funny.
Sat and
I have
watched,
a
so I
buddy.
don't know.
Oh, they think he's like Mr. Cornpone.
Okay.
You know, I don't think he's the least bit funny.
I mean, he's our age.
Yeah.
He's probably our age now.
Oh yeah,
I think
he's
so,
your.
yes.
I think he's
Yes.
a little younger.
He's happy with no hair.
Oh,
Same
yeah,
thing we
absolutely.
have. Same,
Last thing. These NFL draftees that were there on that Thursday night.
for the draft.
Please leave your sunglasses at home.
Never going back.
It's nighttime. It's not bright in there. Leave the sunglasses
Never.
at home, please.
Not a thought.
Hey, thanks again for watching Bottom Line Sports Talk. We'll see you next week.